Good day, fight fans, and welcome back to Pressure Point. The fight between Tom Aspinall and Ciryl Gane had just gone down, and the MMA world couldn't stop talking about it.
Ciryl, you were fighting a wonderful first round.
Give us your reaction to the eye poke and how it all went out.
I mean, I feel the way everybody feels. Great showing, shitty ending, you know? I think that after the Jones fight, a lot of people wrote Ciryl Gane off. He looked damn good tonight.
Yeah, what did you think about the fight on its way to the eye poke? What did you take from those 4 minutes?
Good. Looked like we were in for a few rounds and it was going to be a good fight.
It would seem obvious that a rematch is right on the cards. Would you like to just rebook these guys as soon as Tom is able to get back in there?
Yeah, total pain in the ass, but yes.
And let's address it because I'm seeing it all over our chat. I'm seeing it all online. Tom quit. Tom quit. Tom quit. It got dicey out there for him, and he quit. And you know, if it hasn't happened already, you know Jon Jones is going to weigh in. This is the guy. This is the guy. For the record, Jon Jones was offered for the millionth time $30 million to fight this man, and he didn't. You can't claim after the fact, this is the guy, but you know he's going to spike the football. And there's a cruel irony involved in the fact that Tom doesn't fight Jon Jones, but still gets eye poked. But this is tough for him. This is the first time in his career where he's not going to be beloved by people because people are going to accuse him of being a quitter because they're going to say that the going got tough and he asked for a way out. I think that's absolute hogwash. He got poked in both eyes. It was straight out of the Three Stooges. But whatever I say doesn't matter. Whatever I say doesn't matter because, Chuck, you know this is going... I could just see it. I saw a couple of mentions already. When the going got tough, he bolted, right? That's what people are going to say. That's going to be the takeaway here, right?
It's up. How are we? No, it's easy. Okay. Very, very safe. Try to show the right side. No foul. No foul, ma fa che fai? Fai spacci. Chi è importante? Acontece. Corta.
There's nowhere. He's not a quitter, chat. He's not a quitter. Oh, it stopped! What an outcome! What an outcome of bullshit. That is not bullshit at all. He got raked, both his eyes closed. No! The narratives! We can make it work. Rematch booked. 6 more months of happiness. Tom's champ. Oof. No tweets from John. Oh, we saved it. Oh, that's bad. It's bad, that. Oh, 1 defense, boys. That counts. Keep your fingers to yourself, you little French cunt, then. What are you crying about? You did that twice in that fight. Tom wasn't prepared for the deep waters, I guess. He had a deep knuckle eye pokes. Proves John would beat him. I know, dude. John's eye pokes might have done it. It's an accident, the ref. Yeah, well, they're not going to call it a DQ, are they? Not a DQ victory.
Shout out to JDM's coaches. Yo.
Oh no, this can't be it.
This is a nightmare. Oh my God.
We've got a minute from...
Dude, he's not going to fight, dude. There's no way he's going to continue. He literally says he can't sit. Yeah, he literally just said the ref he can't fucking sit.
No.
He just told the ref he can't fucking sit.
Oh,
he's giving it. Herzog just gave it. The fight is over. No contest. Dog.
Oh my God, man.
No contest.
Dude,
Tom Aspinall retains his
Tom
title.
Aspinall sat out waiting 16 months or whatever for the Jon Jones shit. And then he's fighting Ciryl Gane, and now this is how it ends.
Ciryl Gane looks distraught. I cannot believe this.
Oh, man.
I cannot believe this.
Yeah,
This is
if you're
fucking
Ciryl...
terrible.
Contest, bro. Hey, well, we know this fight, Tom Aspinall was getting pieced up tonight. Tom Aspinall was getting tuned up. Wow. Yeah, they're leaving quick. The heavyweight title fight ends. No contest in a heavyweight championship fight. Gane is devastated. They're going to have to rebook it. Bro, I think Gane's live, though. Terrible. Terrible. This is a terrible, terrible end. Aspinall wants to leave. Aspinall's pissed. Aspinall just wants to leave. Daniel Cormier talking to him. No contest. Jesus. Run it back. Hey, if you score the fight from what we saw, 10-9, Gane is the heavyweight champion. No contest. What the man?
No, listen. I saw it. It happens every week. And look, the referees go in the back. They give these guys the warnings of what they're looking for. And that's why we get sick and tired of when during the fight, 2-3 eye pokes later is when they finally get the firm warning. No, the warning was in the back. You already know the rules. And now if you see someone with their fingers hanging out a lot, well, then you got to stop the action when they're not mixing it up and just say, hey, listen, I don't like what I'm seeing. Because if I can spot it, Aspinall's still walking around with the towel on his eye, just in case anyone's wondering if he's messing,
That wouldn't happen.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks to even say that, too, man. Fuck. Ciryl Gane was looking good, too, man.
Man, he was looking good. Piecing him. And the thing is, Cyryl's hands were like this.
Yep.
They were like this.
His dad knows it.
They grazed down.
Yeah, it wasn't John Jones. Remember the Ron Stallings guy, that thing all the way to the side of my head? That went right there, and still.
Alrighty, well, thank y'all so much. I'm gonna head and go take a nap.
Take this with you. Dude, thanks so much for popping by, William.
You wearing your towel?
Nice. I didn't bring other shirts.
Jeff, come give me a hug, brother. Yeah, we will. We're gonna stay on chat. We're gonna talk about this. This is crazy. Got a couple lip pillows.
Here, you can.
No, that's yours.
My brain's addicted to this flavor.
Give these to Jeff.
What do you got?
This is BS. Tom never took the towel down, man. Maybe he has a detached retina. Man. But this is a bad look for Tom. That's crazy. This is worst case scenario. Dude gets dominated in the first round and then quits after an eye poke. Never took the thing down. Maybe he has a detached retina. I'm so disappointed. Me too, man. Gane was winning that fight. I want to see the eye, man. Never takes the towel down. Oh my God. I'm searching up. I'm searching up John Jones's Twitter right now. Now, we want to see that eye, brother. Dude, Tom quit. He was getting busted up. His nose was broken. He quit. Maybe he has a detached retina. I told you guys he was overrated, boys. I told you. Fuck, man. Chase, where are you at? This was the worst case for Tom. I actually feel bad for him. Maybe he has a detached retina. That's all I can say. I don't want to shit on him, but he doesn't even take the towel out of his eye.
Before the showdown, Alexander Volkanovski sized up the matchup with the sharp eye of a veteran who'd once been a beastly rugby player himself. He understood what real heavyweight power felt like, the kind that didn't just sting, but crushed. Volkanovski was sure Tom Aspinall's explosive force would be way too much for Gane to survive. In his mind, the champ would storm through the French contender early, whether through his precise striking or that ruthless grappling game. To Volk, Gane's only real hope was to land something wild before the inevitable wave of pressure hit.
Gane, very safe striker. Doesn't fully commit with big shots all the time. He picks his shots. How does that work against Tom Aspinall? He's one of the most explosive guys. Like, he's the fastest heavyweight I've ever seen. And I think he just blitz straight through Gane, to be quite honest, whether it's a takedown or even with the strikes.
Then there was Ciryl Adesanya, who stirred things up with his own sharp take. Known for his technical mind and next-level striking IQ, Izzy looked at the matchup like a chessboard. He pointed out that Gane might move smoother and lighter on his feet, but Aspinall's blend of speed and raw knockout power was on another level. What really caught Adesanya's attention, though, was the question of stamina. Most of Tom's wins had come early, so Izzy wondered what would happen if the fight dragged into deep waters. Still, curiosity aside, Adesanya was confident. He believed Aspinall's precision and killer instinct would break Gane down long before any judges had to score it.
I'm not going to go the distance. I don't think so. And the thing is, the unknown is Aspinall in the later rounds. No one's seen it. I haven't seen it, so we want to know. And this is where it's like me and the Gaston fight. People are like, what's he going to be like in round 4 or 5? And this is where you showcase who you are, showcase your fighting spirit, showcase how clean you work, even in the championship rounds.
On the Tom test, Gane grappling early?
Be smart to. I mean, you've seen how his loss to John was. He knows he's the better grappler, I'm sure, or he feels, I'm sure, he's the better grappler. So why not mix it up early? I said, no, test his grappling, but mix it up early. Use the put a strike with him, bridge the gap, get as close as possible first off, and then get him tired, and then you can start working from there. Got the reach on him. Damn. Oh, bro, use that jab. I'm gonna go Tom in this fight just because the momentum's crazy, man. The way he's been finishing guys. Yeah, and I'm not gonna say it's gonna be an easy, because styles make fights. Just because John, dispatched Ciryl easily doesn't mean it's gonna be the same with Tom. But again, Tom can bridge that gap and that speed.
Curtis Blaydes came through with his own perspective straight from a wrestler's mindset, having faced some of the toughest big men in the game. Blaydes broke it down with that grappler's logic. He believed if Aspinall could survive Gane's early flurries, the fight would swing his way the moment it hit the mat. Blaydes predicted that Tom's balance, slick transitions, and suffocating control would slowly drain Gane's gas tank, until the champ took over completely and sealed it with ground dominance.
I believe that Aspinall does have the advantage though in that the grappling department. I believe that whenever he wants to, he'll be able to put Ciryl on his back, and he may not have to, but I believe he can if he does have to, and I believe that'll be the difference if he gets out of the first round. I'll go with Aspinall.
And of course, the internet was lit up by one of the loudest voices in MMA talk. The MMA guru, known for his wild rants and fiery energy, Guru couldn't stop hyping the matchup. His breakdowns were filled with passion, chaos, and conviction, firing up fans everywhere as everyone waited to see if Aspinall would truly prove himself as the unstoppable force he'd been billed to be. While giving Gane full respect as a dangerous threat, the MMA guru had still planted his flag firmly in Aspinall's corner. To him, Tom's insane speed was the secret weapon, the ultimate X-factor that would flip the fight. The moment things got heated, Guru had painted a vivid picture. This clash wouldn't be an instant knockout or a long dragged-out war. He called it perfectly balanced chaos. Around the 3 to 4 minute mark, he predicted Aspinall would shoot for the takedown, seize control, and finish the fight in brutal, dominant fashion.
Finish the fight from there.
I don't think the double leg will work for Aspinall here, but I think he's going to sting Gane on the feet. He's going to make a point to do it. He's going to make a point to sting Gane with something on the feet, and I think he will. Tag him with a jab with his head on the outside of Gane's lead hand. Tag him with a left hook or a 1-2-3. And it's going to be like, oh my God, this guy's fast. And he stings Gane, and Gane kind of shakes it off. Now he's sort of on the back foot. I reckon we could see a situation where Tom gets the body lock takedown. He got it against Volkov in their fight. He has good body lock takedowns. Normally you see him pick up people by their hips or get his hands together under and scoop out beneath them and this type of stuff. But I think because they're going to clash, because I think Gane's going to try and get him coming in and Aspinall's going to be closing in like frequent bursts, I think we're going to see Aspinall anticipate that Gane's going to be on the back foot and he's going to be waiting for Tom.
Ian Gary, on the other hand, came at it from the heart, not from cold analysis. He felt this fight on an emotional level. Gary recognized how some fans still whispered that Tom's rise was all about timing, especially since Jon Jones had stepped away from the division. To Gary, this wasn't just another title defense. It was a moment of truth, a chance for Aspinall to silence every last critic once and for all. He believed that beating a polished elite contender like Gane would do more than just earn respect. It would lock Tom in as the undisputed face of the heavyweight scene. Gary saw UFC 321 as something bigger than just another event. It was a defining chapter in Aspinall's story, the type of night that separates great fighters from true legends.
I don't see that fight getting out of the first round. Right. I think Tom is phenomenal. I think he's absolutely the best heavyweight we've ever seen in the UFC. I said to him, it sucks to win the belt that way, to be the champion this way, that no one's going to remember that in 3 fights time. They're just going to remember what you've done and that you are the champion of the world and you're the best in the division.
Even Michael Venom Page couldn't stay quiet. Though he'd always admired Gane's smooth, technical flow, he couldn't ignore what Aspinall represented. Page called Tom part of a new breed of heavyweights, faster, sharper, and smarter than the old guard. He even compared him to Jon Jones in his prime, a mix of precision, IQ, and swagger that made the division feel brand new again.
Tom Aspinall versus Ciryl Gane. I'm sorry, for me, I'm a fan of Ciryl Gane as well. I just feel like Tom Aspinall is the next generation of the same thing we saw the likes of John Jones doing in terms of the dominant fashion that he took over his division. I feel like the same thing is going to happen with Tom Aspinall. That style at heavyweight is unseen. Ciryl Gane has a little bit of a bounce to him as well. I just don't think he's got the same snap and power that Aspinall has, as well as the ground game as well. Although you probably won't see it in this fight, I feel like he could get a knockout in this fight.
Michael Venom Page had admitted that Gane's slick footwork and agility gave him a shot, but he made it clear, talent alone wouldn't cut it. Page stressed that Gane's success would come only if he refined his timing and sharpened his precision. If he could tighten those details, Page believed there might be a window for something huge, a clean fight-changing strike that could shock everyone. And that is all from Pressure Point today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment, letting us know which story stood out to you most. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.